in the garden with OneLove Lawn. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Nick Saint, owner of OneLove Lawn, veteran owned and operated, based out of Grove City, Ohio. Been getting several different emails, a lot of questions shot at me about what is SEO work, because I use that word quite a bit. What is SEO? So, and is it very important? SEO is search engine optimization. And what it means, all in a nutshell, is your advertising, your marketing, and your sales, all wrapped into one. Your SEO is your advertising, your marketing, and your sales. You're optimizing everything. All your keywords are in your SEO. So what does it really mean about your SEO game when somebody asks you, how is your SEO work? Well, you need to maximize everything. You need to maximize all your keywords, such as the areas you operate in, your company name. Your company name is huge, 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 huge. Search it. Search just the name. Is it very common? Is it catchy? Does other people have that name? Because if other people have that name, even in another state, you may run into problems later on. So those are things that you want to look at. And that also falls into your SEO work. So you want to maximize these keywords. Areas, company name, your services, zip codes, and, that's right, area codes. Also, hashtags come into play later with other platforms. So, all right, I got a lot of stuff written down because I'm always writing stuff down. Always, 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 always have. And when I read something, I remember it. So just kind of bear with me. Hashtags are a big thing. They get tracked on another level. Your keywords get tracked on a whole different level. Keywords get tracked with a pigeon, what they call a pigeon, and this is very dorky talk. So this pigeon captures these. Yeah, see, and that's something that you can change later on, just using that word but changing it. Jay, email me. We can talk about that, and really, I'll help you out with it, man. So your keywords are only tracked to a degree with this pigeon, but you have to maximize these keywords. So you have to use these keywords X amount of times within an X amount of space. So when, let's say you're in Lincoln, Nebraska, if you Google right now, lawn care Lincoln, Nebraska, I have no clue who's out there. So I'm just coming up with states here. If you Google that, lawn care Lincoln, Nebraska, there's going to be a box on Google. And there's going to be 3 to 5 companies within that box. A lot of guys, they pay big money to get within that box. It is possible to get within that box for free. 100% free. I'm not lying to you. I'm not shooting you a game. I'm not selling you anything. I'm not trying to tell you all that. I'm just trying to give you some advice, everybody some advice on how to help yourself at a very budget cost. So Facebook tracks, Google Plus tracks, Yelp even tracks, and YouTube. So those platforms, those social platforms, they track, so they can be picked up by Google and Bing. So if you're doing blogs like this, or you even do like a Facebook page, and you do your keywords within your posts, or your key zip codes or area codes, they get tracked and you get picked up on Google and you get picked up on Bing. So That's SEO. That's strong SEO stuff. And if it's within your website, you get picked up like that. And when you have strong SEO work, you don't have to pay somebody. You do it at home. That's what you're in business for. You're in business for yourself, to keep the money at home. You might have to put in some time, you and the wife, but you know what? There's nothing better than spending time with your best friend. So, you might get on each other's nerves, but, hey. The sites that don't track are Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. They do not track. They track in a whole different other way. Hashtags. They're hashtag affiliated. When you hashtag, you take your viewership of, with just keywords. Once you get your keywords, you're real strong, your tight-knit SEO work going, and you start seeing yourself pop up on Google page 1, and other things are popping up there, you're good. So when you take this hashtag, you take the viewership of 50,000 people to maybe 40 people, because a hashtag shortens and is more of a direct line to that certain audience. So you have to learn your hashtags. I cannot tell you hashtags. Hashtags change daily. Hashtags change monthly. Hashtags change all the time, so you have to stay on top of them. So a lot of your keywords will stay the same as hashtags, but a lot of them get hyphenated and abbreviated, and you just have to stay up on top of that. The best thing to do is go to Google Plus, or even inside of Facebook, and join like the dorky stuff, the SEO groups, or Facebook Help SEO Works, stuff like that. This brings the big question. Nick, I don't have thousands of dollars for a website. I don't even know where to start. And basically what I can tell you is start with Google it. Google free websites. We started with Wix. Wix was awesome to us. We loved Wix. We're with GoDaddy right now. We have the domain. We pay dirt cheap prices, but we do it at home. We are in control of our website. A lot of guys, they're paying $100, $200, $300, $400, $500 plus monthly fees to a site that it's theirs. Yes, it is theirs. I respect the guys, and I respect their hustle that build the websites. But the company, that's their website, but they don't have 100% control. Not in my eyes. I'm all for it, but I think that as a small business owner, you can spend your money a little differently and gear your thing to the way you want it, and it's got your flavor to it, and it doesn't matter what industry you're in. So I think that you have a better result when you build your own website. Just my experience. I've seen a lot of guys pay a lot of money and not get the return that I'm getting. So the pros about having a strong SEO game. Number one, you're going to be inside that box. That's where you want to be. The phone is going to ring. You're inside that box. You're on the front page, you're going to get a phone call. You're inside that box, the phone's going to ring. The cons, well, another pro is that you get reviewed, you get seen, you're in the ball game. That's main pros with that. There shouldn't be any more about that. You got a strong game. You're on page 1. There's nothing else to be said. You need to show up to the game. A game on, because you're not getting these other little phone calls. Another one that is tracked is Craigslist. Craigslist is a big one too. That's a good one. Like I said in another video, to practice dropping ads and see where it pops up on Google, because it will it will pop up. So cons, the downfalls with the strong SEO game. there is downfalls, major downfalls. Number one, you are reviewed and looked at and scrutinized harder than anybody on the face of this earth, because they expect the big boys to show up. They expect not a con man to show up. They expect a 100% professional. So you have a strong SEO game, you better be ready, like I said. Another con is, and it's kind of like a pro as well, the big boys see you. Everybody knows who you are now. So it goes back to, you got to have your A game on. I mean, it's simple. So, you guys, these are just little things. I'm not charging people. I don't charge people for a video. I'm not doing that. All I ask in return is you show me, some One Love, and swing by my little YouTube channel, OneLove Lawn. Hit the subscribe button. Maybe share a video or something. Help me get my little subscribe stuff up. That's all I'm asking. I personally grew up on paying it forward. So this is how we learned. We learned the hard way. We have learned every day. The wife and I, Sierra, we have been through some shit. And we don't like to see other guys like that. We don't like to see other companies go through what we went through, because we know how it was when we was going through this stuff. When we first started, guys try to sell people a hope and a dream for $1 million, and you get nothing in return, and it's all hustle. This is a cutthroat business, but you will find honest people, and when you find honest people, you got to pay it forward a little bit. So I'm hoping everybody else pays it forward, just like I'm doing to you. So when you get where you want to be, pay it forward a little bit. So that's what it's all about. Everybody have a great evening. Really, really appreciate all the participation, and one love.